Hey guys, ever dreamt of owning luxury brands? Well, hold on to your wallets because today I'm about to reveal 6 luxury brands that could be a waste of money. Welcome to the Handbag Heaven Vanity Table Talk. Welcome back to returning viewers and subscribers. In this video, we're going to dive into the world of luxury handbags and discuss the 6 luxury brands that may not be worth buying. Now, I know firsthand how luxury brands have a certain allure that can make us overspend or even experience buyer's remorse. But I can say decades later that I still love, use, and would purchase again and again the bags that are in my current collection. Now, this wasn't the case a few years ago. It's been a long journey and I have made mistakes along the way. And I'm always looking to learn new ways to improve and make best value decisions when it comes to my luxury handbag collection. So when I saw this article titled, "Don't Waste Your Money on These 10 Luxury Brands" on Yahoo Finance, I thought I could learn something new and pass it on to you. So keep watching, maybe you will learn something new as well. In the article, there is actually a total of 10 luxury brands. 6 of the brands are known for their luxury leather goods and 4 are not. So I do not address them in this video. For more information about those brands, I have included a link to the article in the description. Disclaimer: everything I say in this video is alleged and my own opinion. It is also not financial advice. I do recommend that you do your own research before making any decisions. I am also not affiliated with any brands or news outlets discussed in this video. Let's start with brand number 1 on the list, Louis Vuitton. So, it appears that LV is on the list due to its markup. The author goes on to say, with profit margins above 30%, Louis Vuitton makes a wide selection of markup goods, but none more so than its overpriced bags that are sought after by the glitterati and wannabes alike, but are more about status symbol than substance. Wow, tell us how you really feel. This seems personal. I don't agree with the statement as it does come off a little judgmental and stereotypical, but I do agree that LV prices include a markup. I think we all know that all goods include a markup. While the markup for many goods is about 20 to 25%, luxury can be more like 30% and higher. I don't think this is a secret, but it seems like a lot of the articles I read breaks this news like it's some secret. LV, owned by LVMH, is a publicly traded company and makes its financials available for the public to access. So if you want to get an idea of how much LV spends on the cost of sales and marketing versus revenue, you can. I am a bit more interested in their quality and retention value. In fact, those are 2 areas that I assess when determining whether to purchase or not. Lately, I have been opting in not to purchase LV canvas because of quality issues. I have vintage pieces that I don't have any quality issues with, but recently I had issues with a fairly new piece. Check out my video on the quality issues with my LV on the Go Tote. Next up, we have Hermes. The brand made the list because of the 2-year waiting list. Also because the article suggests that the brand name may not justify the price. The author states, while the craftsmanship and exclusivity is appealing, consumers are often better off investing their money elsewhere. You might be thinking where. The author then states, many Hermes products can be replicated for a fraction of the cost, providing similar style and functionality without the inflated price. Honestly, if you're not a fan of any brand but like the design, a dupe could be a good option. But even after the justification provided, I'm still surprised Hermes made the list and not Dior, Balenciaga, The Row, and others. According to the Claire report, Hermes has an average value retention of 100%. There is also historical data that shows the bag has been a good investment in terms of resale and quality. I guess if the author is addressing an average consumer, then maybe the assumption being made is that the average consumer is not purchasing as an investment. Next, there is Gucci. According to the article, you should not purchase from the brand because the gross margin is above 60% of total revenue. Like LV, Gucci, and other brands' financials are available. So if you use this to determine whether or not to purchase, then you can. One of the most valuable things stated in this paragraph, in my opinion, was that Gucci's ready-to-wear doesn't have lasting value compared to starting a high-yielding savings account. While there are statistics that suggest that consumers do not have adequate savings, that doesn't automatically suggest that those same consumers purchase luxury handbags. While I do agree that starting a high-yield savings account is a better financial decision than purchasing luxury if you don't have savings and or investments, I think the fine line is that each individual has their own financial goals, which then in turn kind of dictate how much discretionary income they have. Next, we have Prada on the list. The reason seems to be that the brand is overpriced and the demand has decreased. Okay, the decrease in demand could be consumers' response to the price. For me, I'm typically not attracted to Prada designs. There are several popular designs created by the brand. I'm just not a fan. I was attracted to the triangle logo tote, which I would have used as a beach bag, but that particular bag was outside of the price range I was willing to pay. When I looked at the materials and the use of the bag, it just didn't meet my criteria. I ended up with a dupe that I love. The dupe has no real resale value, but I will get my cost per wear really quick since it was an insignificant amount. If you like dupes, check out my video. And next there is Chanel. I wasn't surprised to see this brand on the list, but I was surprised that the focus was on the Chanel sunglasses versus the handbags. What? With the Chanel double flap increases, that has placed the bag around the same cost of AA, Hermes, Birkin, and Kelly. I would think there would be talk about the bag being overpriced. Also, with all the quality issues being reported, I had expected something on that, but nothing. Based on the article, Chanel is on the list because due to their accessories, particularly the sunglasses. The article seems to suggest that we as consumers would only be paying for the name brand. Groundbreaking discovery. But in all honesty, I do agree. I do have a few classic design luxury sunglasses. When it comes to designer sunglasses, I actually get my prescription lenses installed. So my vision care plan paid some of the cost. But for the trendier sunglasses, I opt for dupes. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the most surprising luxury brand on our list. Coach. Yes, you heard me right, Coach. First of all, there seems to be a debate on whether Coach is actually a luxury brand, but the author seems to think it is. And guess what? It's on the list because the popularity has dropped and the brand's handbags are too accessible. In addition, because Coach is addressing the drop in popularity with fewer sales and making bags less accessible. When it comes to Coach, I personally stopped purchasing because the bags just don't retain value. Every time I apply my criteria, the bag doesn't measure up when it comes to best value. This is because the price has gone up while the value is still down, in my opinion. I outgrew a lot of the Coach designs over the years, while I still love my classic LV, Chanel, and other luxury bags. Many of the Coach designs are just not classic. Just when I thought they were creating a classic, they would change or discontinue the design. But regardless, I don't think that Coach deserves to be on this list. Why? Simply because I think it's in a different category than the other brands. I would add Balenciaga instead. Why? Because the brand has faced backlash for ethical concerns and inflated prices. It's a wake-up call for consumers to look beyond the label. I do not own anything from the brand. And look, I actually really like the design of their latest releases, but I could not bring myself to purchase. Not because of the cost or the quality, but because of their past practices. I am also adding Dior to the watch list due to recent news regarding labor issues. So for me, it's bigger than prices and quality. To wrap things up, we've covered 6 luxury brands that may not be worth the splurge. Remember, it's essential to research and evaluate the true value of a luxury purchase before emptying your bank account. Make informed decisions that align with your priorities and values. While I don't agree with everything in the article, I do agree with the author's statement. Before you invest your hard-earned money, take the time to consider purchases that truly fit your lifestyle and budget rather than those that rely more on hype and name brand status. But I just want to be clear that I don't agree with the stereotypical remarks and name calling in the article. For me, I didn't get enough information from the article that I can use to rule out an entire brand. So I will continue to use my why buy criteria to assess each bag. I created my why buy criteria to ensure I purchase items that fit my preferences for design, style, and best value. As a result, I ended up with items that meet my lifestyle and budget. I also assessed the item's value retention, which is a decision point used to determine if the bag cost is worth it, even if the price is within the budget. For more on my why buy criteria, check out my Keeping Up with the Collection series. What are your thoughts on the 6 luxury brands that made this list? Were you surprised? Do you agree? If so, let me know why you think the brands are not worth it. Share your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more on luxury handbags, fashion, and beauty. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.